struggling today. I woke up sick, couldn't get past the sensory howl that was the first day of my period pain, and feeling like I needed to throw up. I haven't thrown up since I met Dan. Thinking about throwing up brings so much fear. My heart is racing right now just thinking about it. 115 beats per minute. It's similar to the fear of doctors. I'm shaking now too, but I think that's about the food intake. I think the nausea was from me not eating yesterday. I slept in a little and didn't have enough yogurt, so I had leftover pizza, then the same for lunch and the same for dinner. So half a pizza all day and a cookie at night. I'm getting bad about eating. I need safe foods, but I'm in a safe food rut. I hope I can get into veggies this summer, because right now I'm living on yogurt, salami, bread, cheese, and oatmeal Nutella bananas at night. Maybe if those are my safe foods, I can find a way to make them okay for me to live off of. I don't know. I'll figure that out later. I am going to go find food. I feel better after writing instead of sitting on my phone or editing TikToks. I let myself get too shaky and not fed. So I need to do that, and I am trying to be more like vloggy. I think it might just help me hold myself accountable more.
Listen to my husband.
I don't know if you're even connected to my Bluetooth. Yes, you are, so hopefully you're recording through my headphones. Okay, I have you on a stand so I can set you down. This is why we do things, Summer. I have to eat. That's what you're here for, Summer. You're here to eat. And we decided that you were going to eat protein oatmeal. Protein oatmeal has protein you need to eat. So we're not going to get distracted. And pause and see. Not doing that. We're not worrying about our boobies either. This watch light makes me feel so offended sometimes when it says that I don't have stress right now, and that's where that thing fell off from. Fuck yeah, bitch. Summer, what the fuck did you do? Okay, it doesn't matter. Your food's ready. Oatmeal. Shit ton of butter. Shit ton of salt. You're not gonna walk anywhere. There's nowhere to walk. You're fine. You can sit down if you want to sit down. Why are you stopping to do this, Summer? You should be doing your food. You can stop, you can stop, you can stop, you can stop and do your food and do that. Sit down. Oh, Lord. I'll let you see Copper Penny. Hey, sweet girl. Fuck, do you see that? Okay. That's good. That's good soup. Fuck. You needed this. I had to talk myself into this so much. And if I wasn't journaling, I would not have listened to my body the way that I needed to. It shouldn't be this hard to just exist, to just like sustain myself on food. Oh, my heart's still, 122. I put too much salt in. I normally have it with Nutella, and I like the salty over the sweet. and I put in Nutella amount of salt. I don't feel better. You're not magically going to feel better. It has to kick in. And this is why we don't push ourselves. Oh, Graham's there. You see him? I'm sure that, like, I'm gonna have to flip the video because it's gonna be covering me. I made another video that, like, I haven't posted, of course, where I talk about, don't judge, where I talk about, I thought my Gopher friend was back, where I talk about, I'm mad at myself and I'm yelling at myself inside, where I discuss the fact that, like, most of the time I set my camera up to be like a worse view of me just to get, like, my dogs in the background in the hopes of, like, they'll look cute because, I don't know, I want to give you guys something to watch in the background as I, like, ramble. And then they just, like, sit there and do absolutely nothing the whole time. And then they are crazy when I want peace. Okay. Our cramps are also back. So we are going to take something for that. Oh yeah, that's back. It's like the second that I get the most urgent thing, I start to notice the ones that I've been, like, blocking out. And, like, it's just like peeling back the onion of, like, how many layers am I today? And this pain is surpassing the hunger. And that hurts, and that explains probably why I'm so shaky, because my legs, whenever I get, like, my period, I get really terrible symptoms, like, for sure the first day, probably the first couple, but one of the worst symptoms I get is just cramping in my thighs and in my lower back. I have a pinched nerve in my back, which I think is the lower back issue, and then the thighs. I don't know what it is, but and so it gets to a point where, like, I'm just pounding my thighs trying to get, like, any amount of relief. And it stinks because it prevents me a lot from doing things, because not only am I, like, cramping, but my legs hurt if I use them, so I can't get moving to get the cramps out because my legs can't support me. And so I'm just, like, stuck sitting in pain. If I do start recording myself consistently, which this was helpful, this made me do the things I needed to do, I'm gonna have to wear a bra, A, and B, I'm gonna have to get, like, memory card backups, because that's gonna be a lot of footage that's not gonna get processed very quickly. Water downstairs. Ibuprofen. Oh, you beautiful female who is very intelligent. You guys want to see? Okay. I live alone with just my husband. I'm a very clean person most of the time, but I have my gross quirks, and one of them is how I take my pills if I do not have water. Because I always have a water bottle with me, but, like, if it's empty or, like, it's in a different floor like it is right now, I don't want to, like, get a cup to take a sip of water and then, like, I put the cup back, like, that's, or it gets clean, that sucks. And if I put it back, like, that's more gross than this. So I'm defending myself before I even do it and anybody sees. There's no lip contact. It's my chin against the thing, and I'm, like, waterfalling it, and I always sanitize that when I have guests over. So that's what I do. My husband's okay with it. Maybe not, like, happy with it, but he's okay with it. Okay, we took our pills. We've got food in us, and we're already feeling better. Look at how much better you feel, Summer. This is why you take action and you do things for yourself and you don't just freeze. Like, My legs hurt right now, but they weren't hurting earlier because I couldn't feel them, so don't use that as an excuse. Yeah, your legs hurt right now, but you're gonna go down and you're gonna rest them. And while you're acknowledging that your legs hurt, Summer, you are going to grab your massage gun that you have to help with when that happens. And you know what? You're also gonna grab your heat pack for your cramps. You don't need Dan to do these things for you. You don't just care for yourself after he gets off work. You care for yourself like you would care for a loved one. God damn. It's so foreign, but like I am holding myself accountable. Ooh. And acknowledging that it's true right now because I'm saying it out loud and I like have to. And I'm like stopping myself from saying mean things. It looks pretty outside. Look at my little flowers coming in. I forget which one those are. I don't think that they're bearded dragons or bearded irises. I think the bearded irises are there. And then that's going to be a tulip. This is my rose bush that I didn't cut down, but I'm not cutting it now because there's going to be buggies like nesting in there and I want them to live. Tulip, and then this thing. I always forget what this is. I said bearded dragon because I can't remember. What am I saying? I don't do well remembering words unless I can tie them to a different word. So when my grandma told me the name the first time, I had to remember like bearded dragon to remember it. Okay, that's what I'm trying to fucking say. It's out of my mouth now. Okay. This is my beanbag chair that my husband bought me as a... I shocked you. I'm very sorry. I don't remember what it was. I think anniversary, maybe birthday. I don't know. But it's a 6-foot beanbag chair and it's my safe space. But first, it's the doggies' hangout zone. I was really against it, but then I got this like waterproof blanket. They think I'm talking to them. They're not used to me talking to like a camera. I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to the friends. Say hi, friends. Hi, friends. If you want to make me go internet viral, I would like it a lot. My name's Graham. I would say from the streets of Georgia, I think, something like that. And I'm a pit bull and a basset hound. And something else too, like a chihuahua probably, because he's like smaller than he should be. But what am I saying? I think it's good that I'm holding myself accountable to like finish sentences and like thoughts now. Because I think that that's all I do all day is just bounce between thoughts. Okay, I put down like a waterproof blanket. So this lady who dribbles can't dribble on it. It always gets clean and they have special blankets. And then when I'm on it, I kick them off and take off the blanket. It's nice. If you need one more blankie, guess I'll give you mommy's special blankie. Oh, I'm so sorry. That's the one bad thing about it is that it shocks everybody, doesn't it? I'm so sorry. Okay, the gam-gams in there looking cute. The cob-cobs in there looking cuter. Keep it rolling to keep ourselves accountable. And what are we going to do, Summer? I don't really know. Your legs hurt. So definitely want to station with some pain relief. Maybe we can do some editing. That would be a really good use of your time, Summer. If I sit here, pull the things out of my pocket. You can have a second. Something that I've been noticing recently is just this real disconnect from my body. So this vlog started out with me at about 1:30 p.m. realizing that I hadn't eaten anything for the day. I woke up sick. It was actually a really bad morning where I had a bit of a freak out because of the sensory overload of feeling sick when I woke up. I was able to go back to sleep for a couple of hours, and then when I did wake up again, I felt a little bit better. I got a little bit of food in me. Nothing that was going to sustain me though. And then I found myself in my safe space, but working on something that wasn't bringing me comfort. I was starting to edit a video, and it just really dawned on me that I wasn't feeling good and that I didn't have to push through and work. So I paused and I decided to journal instead, just kind of check in with my body. This was my first time doing something like that, and it honestly really helped. And it helped me notice that I really needed to stop and to eat something substantial. I'm almost 27 years old. I am a full-grown adult, a homeowner, a wife, a dog mom. I've had a professional career, but I still struggle to listen to my body and acknowledge its signals and give it what it needs. This is a part of neurodiversity, of autism and PTSD and ADHD, anxiety, depression, all those fun things that people don't often see. I'm not just trapped in my brain, I'm also trapped in my body sometimes. A body that speaks a different language from me, and one that I have to actively put energy and intention into listening to. It's really difficult, but this is something that I hope to do more often and hold myself accountable by recording and making these little vlogs. I had so much fun editing, and recording myself and holding myself accountable to stick to my goal really helped me care for myself in the way that I needed to in the moment. Neurodiversity is an invisible disability, but honestly, it's not too invisible if you were to sit and watch me day to day. You would see stuff like this, like me unable to feed myself until I am nearly passing out. But at the end of the day, I am grateful that I can stop and listen to my body and get it what it needs.